Welcome to iHeartMedia Communities. I'm Heather White from 98.1 KVET, and I have guests today from the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Austin area. First, let's have you introduce yourself, Misty.
Good morning. I'm Misty Potter. I'm the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Austin area.
And Herman?
Good morning. My name is Herman Hill. I'm Vice Chairman of the Boys and Girls Foundation.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys for coming in today. I'm very excited to talk about Boys and Girls Clubs and talk specifically about your upcoming Duck Derby. But let's start with some basics. What does Boys and Girls Clubs do? I mean, I think everybody's heard of them, but unless you've experienced them or needed them for your child or whatever, you may not know exactly what y'all do.
Sure, yeah. So the great thing about a Boys and Girls Clubs is we are completely what you don't think we are.
Awesome.
So we are not a swim and gym. Really and truly what we are for all kids ages 6 to 18. We have 33 club sites throughout the Travis and Bastrop County footprint.
Cool.
So when kids come in our facility, they're exposed to everything from cultural arts, visual arts, performing arts. They go through our STEM programs, our academic support programs.
Wow.
They're in our sports programs. And so everything that we have at our facilities, the vast majority of our clubs are free. The other ones have a very nominal fee attached to them. So we're really here for all kids, and we're open when schools are closed and parents and kids need us most.
So what's is there a mission statement for Boys and Girls Clubs?
There is. So our mission is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, responsible, and caring citizens.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is a great...
Not a great mission statement.
Can I take that for my
you can.
kids?
Absolutely. Go right ahead. We share with all children and families.
My mission statement as a mom, right? So Herman,
I just want you to clean your room. That's my mission statement as a mom.
So Herman, you are, as they say, a club kid.
Yes,
from
I
way
am.
back. So tell us your story, because I'd love to hear this.
So I am a native Austinite, grew up in Austin, of course, one of those rare individuals that's still here. And essentially, late 70s, early 80s, on an annual basis, weekends, and sometimes during the week, I attended the Boys and Girls Club. It was called the Boys Club at that time, but it's still a club kid forever.
Right.
And so it was an opportunity for me to bond with other individuals from different parts of the city of Austin, different cultures and background, and we were able to share in various activities. So anywhere from athletic and sports to leadership programs, life skill programs, etc., and being able to form a friendship for life. So I still keep in contact with a few of those individuals today.
I was going to ask you if you're still friends from your...
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So can you look back and go, oh, yeah, these are one of my favorite memories from being in the Boys Club when you were a kid? Or
Ironically,
is it like too many?
There's plenty, but ironically, I know this sounds strange perhaps, but I was introduced to Willie Nelson,
how funny.
The artist, based on one of the things that we did as an activity with the club was after the Willie Nelson picnic, we would go and we would clean up, help support clean up the area.
Okay.
And so it was our opportunity to, basically at an occasion, I think one time we did see Willie Nelson when he was actually there the day after.
Right.
But to clean up the area, but at the same time, we were able to see, all just the aspects of the picnic that had occurred.
Sure.
And so it was just a fun time. And so that I was introduced to Willie Nelson and his music because of that.
That is so crazy.
As a result of being a club kid and participating in that particular event. And of course, we had an annual camping trip. So clearly, my first experience was going down to Guadalupe tubing was through the club.
That's so cool.
At the end of the day. And also just camping, just the everyday summertime type camping activities. So those are fond memories that I have being a club kid. So
I never knew that Willie Nelson at the club. That's awesome.
Yes.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking to Herman and Misty. We're talking about Boys and Girls Clubs of the Austin area. So, Misty, you are hands-on day-to-day. You're at the club, so you know. Can you give us an idea of what kind of difference do the clubs make for kids?
Well, the basic difference that the Boys and Girls Clubs makes is nationally, the survey states that 54% of our kids say the club saved their life.
Oh, wow.
So not just changed it, saved their life.
Yeah.
Most importantly, I think that our clubs here make sure that there is a place for kids to go after school, out of school time, that is safe, it's engaging, kids can participate in different activities, they're active, they're getting food. A lot of people don't realize that when children go home after school, some of our kids, frankly, don't have food.
Right.
They go home on a Friday night. They may not eat again until school starts on Monday. Yeah. So what the Boys and Girls Clubs make sure that we do is we provide food in the afternoons. We provide them with meals. We provide them with snacks. I often tell people that what our job is to ensure that we're standing in the gap between access and opportunity. And so that is the one thing that we make sure all kids have access to equitable opportunities that are going to lead them to productive lives, life skills, marketable, tangible skills, through all the things that we offer for them.
That is so great. And I think another, when you have a fairly comfortable life, it's very easy to take for granted that your kids are going to have dinner. But I know in the summertime it's really rough on kids who go to schools with subsidized breakfast and lunch. Through the summer, they're like, oh my gosh, what do we do now? So it's incredibly cool to know that they can be fed when they're going and enjoying and learning and prospering and at the Boys and Girls Clubs. That's cool. Well, of course, none of this is free. I mean, it's free for them, but it's not free to provide. So how do you guys raise money?
So we do everything from shaking bushes outside to find all the money we can from those money trees that everybody thinks grows, for us to support our organization. We do traditional fundraising. So we do our events. We have a lot of individual supporters through grants. We are not necessarily federally funded.
Okay.
We're not in a line item with the city or the state or any government entity. Everything that we do is competitively received through grants.
Okay. And that takes some special skills, having grant writers that do a good job. So,
it does. And we have a full development staff. So we have a $6.2 million budget to support the 2,500 kids a day that we serve. Wow. Which is over 7,500 members, and then outreach is over 12,000. So
it's a lot of kids.
It is a lot of kids.
It's a big impact.
But we're not even scratching the surface.
Wow.
We know in about a 5-county MSA, there's over 105,000 kids who lack access to quality, affordable, out-of-school time programs.
Wow.
So Boys and Girls Clubs is the largest out-of-school time provider when it comes to meeting the needs of kids who need us most. But even you take us and combined with everybody else, we're still barely making a dent in that big number.
Wow. So let's talk a little bit about the upcoming Duck Derby. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, the Duck Derby is a lot of fun. The funds raised on this, and Herman, I'll tag team with you on this one.
Sure.
The funds raised go to our foundation, and it supports our scholarship programs and then just the long-term sustainability of our organization. As Herman mentioned, he didn't start here 51 years ago, I don't think. Maybe you did, but we are over 5 decades old.
Yes. Oh, wow. That's excellent.
Yes.
So what is the Duck Derby?
The Duck Derby, I guess in its short form is there's about 17,000 plus ducks that are thrown over Lady Bird Lake.
Rubber ducks.
Rubber ducks.
Rubber ducks.
Not real ducks.
Rubber ducks.
So I want to be careful about that. Don't want anyone calling up.
Yes,
but
exactly.
Definitely over 17,000+ ducks are launched into the Lady Bird Lake, and they race down Lady Bird Lake River.
Fun.
Fun stuff. Great crowd. Nice crowd over the Congress Bridge as well. And everyone looks forward to it every year. It's been going on for the last several years.
That's awesome. And do you win something if your duck is
do.
Okay?
Yes.
Little thing.
Yes. So we have various prizes. Last year we were able to first prize was a car.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, hello. That's kind of cool.
So,
not bad for $5, right?
Not bad at all.
Good ROI, baby.
Yes. Also an opportunity for a vacation trip to Telluride, Colorado was another trip. So we have various prizes, and so we're hoping to increase the awareness, but also be able to raise more money this year than last year. To help the kids and support the programs for the Boys and Girls Club.
So if somebody wants to buy a duck, what do they do?
So you can go online, and that's probably the easiest way to do it. So if you go to the austinduckderby.com, you can go online. It's $5 for one duck, or you can buy a quack pack. So there's different ways to get engaged. That gets you obviously more ducks, but you can buy different levels of duck packages.
Okay.
And just to be clear, these are environmentally safe rubber ducks that we do dump into Lady Bird Lake. We do not leave ducks in the water.
Okay.
We do rescue ducks. We have
duck
rescue. It is. I've learned over the years it's very important to make sure people understand we're not polluting the lake.
Right.
We do collect all of our ducks at the end. But yeah, so you can go online. You can get your ducks there. You can give us a call. We can get you signed up to get your ducks. And you don't actually get a duck.
Okay.
You're adopting a duck. So basically the ducks are dumped over. You get a number.
Okay.
And that number is attached to the bottom of one of those ducks.
Gotcha.
That always poses some confusion, too. People believe they should get their duck. And we're
you don't really get
a duck.
That's not how this works. Yeah.
It's definitely a family affair. Games and whatnot after the Duck Derby is with as well. So
okay, and that's August 4th. So where can people go if they want to just go to have fun at the event?
So you can go down to the bridge. Obviously, they block off the bridge for the drop. And then down behind the Statesman building is where we stage everything.
Oh,
so that's where the awards are given. That's where we have additional booths and the games for the kids. And just come and enjoy it. That piece of it is free.
Okay.
So anyone can come stop by. They can watch the ducks float. And it takes about... 10 minutes maybe once the ducks hit the water, thanks to our amazing fire department. They spray them with water, and that's what makes the water actually move.
Oh, wow.
And that's what pushes the ducks to the finish line.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
This is amazingly cool. I had no idea. And that's coming up August the 4th. And if you want to buy some ducks, go to austinduckderby.com. So, Herman, you're on the board, on the foundation. You're foundation vice chair. What does the foundation for Boys and Girls Clubs do?
Well, the purpose of the foundation is to provide a perpetual source of ongoing funds to support the Boys and Girls Club mission. And also, as Misty mentioned, also provide scholarships through our endowment for qualifying club members as well.
Is that for college scholarships?
Yes, that's correct.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So if somebody is listening and they're going, oh my gosh, my nephew, child, whoever could benefit from Boys and Girls Clubs, where do they start?
So again, website, everything's online nowadays, right? So BGCA Austin or BGCAustin.org is our website. It shows our locations. You can sign kids up online. You can give us a call. All of our contact information is there online, and we're fairly easy to get in contact with, and we can put you in touch with the location that's closest to you.
I'll bet if you go to that website, to bcgaustin.org, you could donate money for you guys?
You can. There's a really cool little button on there that screams donate when you get on there. Imagine.
I know, right? That's excellent. Well, I'm very excited for you guys coming in and talking to us today. Boys and Girls Clubs of the Austin area. Tell me again, how many kids are you serving?
So on a daily basis, around 2,500 kids.
Wow.
On a membership-wise, which means they've come to our club at least 1 to 2 times throughout the year, it's 7,500, give or take. And then on an annual basis, it's over 12,000 young people that we have an outreach to in one capacity or another.
That is excellent.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd like more information, go to their website, bcgaustin.org. And if you want to participate in the Duck Derby, which sounds like fun, go to austinduckderby.com. Misty and Herman, thank you so much for coming and talking to us.
Thanks for your time.
That's
Thank
excellent.
you. Thank you.